Sand, I'm in Egypt. I can see the three pyramids.
Mm. Is it day or night?
It's night.
Good. Now, moving up your body, what are you wearing?
I'm dressed like an Arab. Sandals, white robe with a red and gold tie around the headdress
Mm.
with a crystal in the front of it.
Mm. And what is this crystal?
It's a ruby.
Mm. And what does this ruby represent?
Royalty.
Hmm. Are you male or female?
Male.
Male.
Mhm.
And what is your name?
Aramay.
Aramay. May
Hmm.
we call you Aramay?
Yes.
Wonderful. Aramay, what are you doing here at night?
This is where I come to speak to the gods.
Mm. What are you doing here on this particular night?
There is an alignment in the sky. The
Mm.
energy coming from it will empower me.
Mm. Is the alignment in the stars?
Yes.
Good. Do you have a ritual you use to speak to the gods?
I have a tool. It looks similar to what you would use to guide ships on the ocean. In this, it's like a compass.
Mm. And what is it used for?
Being in the correct position on the earth for the alignment, to measure the stars.
Mm. Now, are you alone or are you with anyone?
Just me and my camel.
Go ahead and move forward with this scene. Let your purpose play out and describe to me what is happening.
Okay, so now I am at the pyramid. As I put my hand on to the stone, a door opens.
Mm.
Not a physical door. I'm inside the pyramid now. As the alignment takes place, there is a stone altar, healing table. When the planets are in the correct alignment, I need to lie on it.
Mm. Go ahead and lie on it then. Have you done this many times before or is this new?
Every year
Mm.
since I was 4 years old.
How old are you now?
38.
38. And who taught you to do this?
My father,
Who is your father?
a king.
A king. So you are a prince.
Yes.
How do you feel about your position?
There is a stress feeling because I've watched the responsibility and how it bears heavy on my father.
Mm. Are you being groomed to take over?
Yes,
Do you know what year it is?
1108
Mm.
AD.
80.
Mhm.
Mm. Okay, Aramay. Do you want to continue on with your ritual?
Yes, please.
Good. Do that and report back what is happening.
There's light coming in
From where?
from an apex.
Mm.
When it comes into the chamber, it separates out into rays, forming a grid
In your physical being?
around me.
Mm.
Then it moves as the planets move, as the earth moves. The grid passes through my whole body and field.
How does that feel?
There is a tingling sensation.
Mm. And what is the purpose of this?
Awakening the next level of DNA.
And what is the next level of DNA?
Activation of power from source.
Mm. And it's essential that you do this.
It's my purpose.
Mm. Your sole purpose or your purpose in the society?
My sole purpose, my mission.
Mm. Is it your mission just to activate your own DNA or others as well?
When the time is right, others will be brought to the chamber.
Mm. Can you describe more about what this chamber looks like?
Stone hieroglyphics, large statues of the pharaohs, cats, statues of cats,
Mm.
gold, golden treasures,
Mm.
offerings
Offerings to who?
to the gods.
What gods are you connecting with?
Multiple,
Mm.
multiple gods, different dimensional realities.
Mm. Do you have any names for the multiple gods?
No, no names,
Okay.
only vibrations,
Mm.
frequencies, colors.
Mm. And can you explain more of how you connect with them?
There is a grid around my heart to about 3 feet diameter around me that expands in all directions. The gold ball in the middle with rings around the outside, like a transmitter.
Mm.
This connects with the heart centers of the gods.
Mm.
of the planets. When this connection occurs, activations happen in the DNA. Information comes through, higher wisdom.
Mm. Go ahead and continue on with this ritual and report back any information that you would like to share that you're receiving.
There are beings around me, not like human, light beings,
Mm.
holding crystals.
Can you describe what these light beings look like?
Difficult to describe, more of a shape, uh, orb, oval, but conscious,
Mm. Do they
with,
have a go ahead.
with crystals in the center.
Hmm. What crystals?
Lemurian quartz,
Hmm. Lemurian quartz. Hmm. And what are they doing with this Lemurian quartz?
there's a circle around me.
Hmm.
The quartz within them connects through all of them around the circle. When the connection is made, energy from each one comes into my heart center.
Hmm. And what is the purpose, the intention of this connection here today?
There is a lock. It unlocks a frame within the heart, allowing higher frequencies to come through.
Hmm.
Grids of light emanating out from the heart center, multiplying light cells, gold wires of light, gold, through the whole system, through the templates in the body, through the layers.
And how does this feel in your physical body?
Cool.
Do you receive healings this way?
Yes.
Hmm. Is there anything that you need healed at this moment?
There is a sadness
What
in
is this sadness? Go.
the back of my heart.
Hmm. And what is this sadness from?
From the loss of a grandparent.
Hmm. How did you lose them?
They passed.
Hmm.
There was a close connection.
Hmm. Was it a grandfather or grandmother?
Grandfather.
Hmm. Can you describe your relationship with your grandfather?
My grandfather taught me a lot. We spoke. I remember sitting on his knee as a child. He would play with me. We played games. He made me smile. a lot.
Mm. Good. Aramay, are you ready to release the sadness?
Yes.
Good. Feel the sadness release and be healed by the grids of light and the crystal healing. And whenever that feels complete to you, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Now, is there anything else that you need from this connection with the gods at this time?
They've given me tools. Tools.
Tools.
Yes.
What tools?
They appear as an orb and a scepter.
Mm. And what are you supposed to do with these tools?
The scepter has an inscription inside. When the time is right, I am to read it and I will receive another activation.
Mm. And how will you know when the time is right?
When the planets are in the sky on a
Mm.
certain date.
Do they give you the date as well? How do you know?
My intuition
Good.
is being activated to guide me.
Good. And what about the orb?
The orb has a key inside.
And what does the key open?
The key opens a tabernacle. I need to look.
Mm. Is this a tabernacle you've never been to before?
Correct.
And do you know where it is?
It is here in this place.
What is inside?
I need to open it.
Good. Is the time now? Can we go there now?
Yes.
Good. I'd like for you to close this scene. And at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, be at the tabernacle now.
Okay.
Good. Do you have the key?
I do.
Good. Go ahead and open the tabernacle.
Opened.
Good. And go ahead and let this scene play out and report back to me what is happening.
Another gold instrument.
And what is the instrument?
Discs, circles with a crystal in the center.
And what is,
Vibrating.
mhm.
Very powerful.
And this is, you found this in the tabernacle.
Yeah.
Can you describe to us what the tabernacle looks like?
A gold decorated case about 3 feet high, 18 inches across.
Mm.
Beautifully decorated.
What is it decorated with?
Gold, precious gems. There is an orb and a cross on the top,
Mm.
and a bird on the top of that.
Good. And what is the setting around this tabernacle? Where do you find it?
It's in a hidden room, surrounded by gold, all sorts of gold.
Mm. Is this room in the pyramid?
Yes, deep down.
Good. Underground?
Yes, very deep down.
Mm.
So it's difficult to be found by people.
Mm. Good. Now, turning our attention back to the tool that you found inside, can you describe more of what it looks like?
Crystal wand in the center, gold rings going around it,
Mm.
similar to the shape of what you would call a spinning top.
Mm.
Has light grids around it. It's active, moving, not static.
Moving without you touching it?
Yes,
Mm. And how does it do that?
it's conscious.
Mm. So you can connect with it.
My intuition tells me, with my permission, it will enter my body
Mm.
and leave an imprint.
Does it have your permission?
Permission granted.
Mm. Now let that play out and report back how that feels.
It moved out of the tabernacle and into my torso, into my solar plexus. As soon as that happened, layers of light emanated, circles, multidimensional, circles, circles, more circles within circles,
Mm.
all at different degrees. Fractal into my auric field.
And how does it feel in your physical body?
Light, there was a slight adjustment,
Mm.
a recalibration.
Mm.
Crystal is going back into the tabernacle now.
Mm.
The imprint remains.
Good. And what is the purpose for this DNA upgrade or this imprint?
I'm being prepared
For what?
to take the throne.
Mm. And how do you feel about that?
Nervous.
Will this happen in a peaceful way?
No, I see it now.
Good. Are you there in the scene now?
I see an uprising, violence, destruction.
An
My
uprising by who?
the people.
The people. And why are they uprising?
Darkness.
Hmm.
Darkness. The evil eye.
Where do you see the evil eye?
In the clouds.
Hmm. Good. Tell me more. What is happening around you?
Evil. Manipulation.
Hmm.
There is a plot to kill my father.
By the people who are uprising?
By his enemies.
By his enemies?
They misguide the people.
Hmm. Is your father evil?
No. My
Ah.
father is a good man.
Hmm. What is happening now?
I see him lying on the floor.
Your father.
Mm.
What happened?
One of his own men stabbed him.
Hmm. Is he dead?
He's dying.
Go to him now. Are you with him?
Yes.
Can you look in his eyes? Be with him while he's dying. Is he speaking to you at all?
He just has his hand on my chest.
Mm. Good. Connect with him now and be with him while he's dying. Do you want to say anything to him?
I love him. And I'll do my best.
Good. Now be with him and send him love. Good. Are you ready to move forward?
Yes.
Good. Close this scene and move to the next significant scene in Aramay's life. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Be there now. Now, what do you notice around you?
I'm sitting on a throne in
Good.
a palace.
Good. Are you alone or are you with someone?
No, I have a queen.
Hmm. Who is
Two
your queen?
children.
Okay. How old are you now?
45.
Hmm. And how is the state of the people in the land? Are things more peaceful now?
Yes.
Good. What about the men who killed your father?
They were executed at my command.
Good. So tell me more about this scene now. Can you describe to me what you're doing here?
room is full of people. They come with offerings, gifts.
Is it a special day?
It's my son's 4th birthday.
Good. And these are the people you rule over.
Yes.
Do they love you?
They see me as just and
Good.
fair.
Good. And how do you feel as king in the throne?
It's a heavy burden.
Mm. Do you feel you're connected with your soul's purpose?
Yes, it's my destiny. I still rely on the stars.
Good. They help you lead.
They help me maintain the correct frequency.
Good. Are there others around you who help you in your counsel?
My wife,
Good. And your wife is there now.
yes.
Who is your wife?
Selena,
Selena. And where is she from?
from this place. I've known her since I was a boy.
Mm.
She can tame the wild beasts with her
Mm.
heart. She's beautiful.
Mm.
She has long black hair, blue eyes, very unusual eyes.
Mm.
More kindness than you can imagine.
Mm.
All I feel is respect,
Mm.
mutual respect is critical.
With your people.
Correct.
And you are doing a good job.
So I'm told.
Good. Good. Now, closing this scene and moving forward to the next very significant scene in Aramay's life. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Be there now. Letting this scene come into focus around you. Where are you?
In a cemetery.
Is it a funeral?
Yes.
Whose funeral?
My wife's.
What happened?
She was hurt in an accident.
What was the accident?
She fell off her horse and was trampled.
And how do you feel?
Sad.
Hmm. Can you describe the scene? What is happening?
My children are holding on to my waist, crying.
Hmm. Are they young
They're
still?
12.
Hmm.
People as far as the eye can see.
Hmm. Are the people grieving?
Yes,
Selena was well loved by the people.
she was very kind.
So this
very
is
caring,
a great loss.
tremendous loss for everyone.
Mm. Can you describe to us what this funeral looks like? How is she being buried?
It's like a raised up platform, beautifully ornate. Body is wrapped but open.
Mm. The wrappings are open?
She's visible to the people.
Mm.
Her wishes were to be burned.
Is that what is about to happen?
Yes.
Good.
The flames take her spirit.
Mm. Can you see her spirit or connect with it?
I see her face in the flames.
Mm.
She smiles.
Mm. Do you wish to connect with her and send her any last message now?
She knows how much I love her.
Good. Now, can you, as Aramay, connect spiritually in this moment and receive the knowledge of why he has to go through this experience?
He understands the importance of destiny. One cannot escape one's destiny.
Mm.
That's what comes forward.
Mm. Good. Now, closing this scene and moving forward to the next very significant scene in Aramay's life. At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Be there now. Land in the scene. Now, as it comes into focus, where are you?
In bed.
Bed. Good. And how do you feel?
I'm sick.
Mm. Are
I'm
you
in the
old? Mm.
the king's chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my mid-60s.
Mm.
My children are by my side.
Are you dying?
Yes,
Is this natural death?
yes.
Mm. Are you ready to die?
I've accepted my fate.
Good.
My son is ready to take my place.
Have you groomed him to take over?
Yes,
You showed him the rituals and the pyramids and to connect with the gods.
yes. His sister also.
Good. And will they lead Egypt once you're gone?
Together they will rule. She will guide as her mother did me.
Good. Are there any last thoughts as you die?
My gratitude for my life, my connection to the stars.
Mm.
Without them, I wouldn't have been the man I became.
Mm. Good. Now, can you connect with your children? Is there any last message or wisdom you need to leave them with?
I'm just holding their hands.
Mm,
We don't need to speak.
Good. Aramay, are you ready to die?
I am.
Good. Go ahead and take your last breath and allow yourself to move through this transition. How does it feel to die?
Peaceful.
Good.
I'm above the bed now. I can see.
Good. Now describe to me what happens next. What is this process? And where are you going at this moment?
It feels like I'm in space.
Is it dark around you?
Stars,
Hmm.
planets,
Hmm.
light beings.
Is this
My,
place familiar? Go ahead.
my father and my wife.
Hmm.
Animals. There's a tiger that was our pet.
Hmm. Good.
The scene changes from space to what feels like land.
Land.
Bright,
Mm-hmm.
yes, a town, a place, not sure where. Feels like land, but not as physically solid,
Hmm.
more transparent.
Hmm. And are you alone? Are you with anyone on this land?
I'm with my father and my wife and other people.
Hmm.
Welcome me.
And what are you doing here?
It feels like a celebration.
Hmm. Do you know what you're celebrating?
Home,
Home.
going home.
Hmm. Are you spirits or do you have bodies?
Spirits,
Good. How does it feel to be in spirit with others?
peaceful.
Hmm. Do you communicate with one another?
We have form,
Hmm. Do you?
resembles our physical bodies.
Hmm.
All communication is telepathic.
Hmm. Good. Now, as this scene moves forward, what is your purpose for being here?
Reintegration
Into human life?
into the soul cluster.
Ah. And are you going through this experience now?
Yes.
Good. Do you see any of your guides around?
Only thought now.
Only
Only
thought.
consciousness remains.
Mm. What is essential at this moment for your soul?
Acceptance of now.
Now, describe what is happening now. Are you in your soul cluster still?
Yes.
Mm. And you're all waiting.
Energy, particles, light, vibration, pulsating.
Now, as you're in this space of complete wholeness, connected with all that is there anything that your soul and your current life as Janine needs to connect with here?
Releasing fear.
Good. Can she do that, or does she need any assistance?
She can do it.
Good. And how does she do that?
Just by making a statement, I release all fear linked to leadership on all levels throughout one. I give permission for that to be released.
Good. And it is done.
It is done.
Good. And how does that feel?
Feels good.
Good. And light?
Contentment. Frequencies of a good leader are there at my disposal.
Wonderful. And have they been activated through this experience here today?
Yes.
Was that experience of Aramay in the pyramids light activation? That was also Janine's light activation,
Yes.
preparing her to step into her leadership.
That's exactly what's happened, yes.
Giving her the exact tools that she needs in complete wholeness.
Understanding there is already a program in my consciousness
Mm.
to help me do what I need to do.
Mm. Wonderful. Good. Is there anything else that you need to know or release or receive healing?
Lifetimes of grief,
Mm.
the destruction of planets and races,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
sadness, frustration, man's inhumanity to man.
Mm. And can you release that now with forgiveness and understanding?
I give myself permission to release it
Good.
without judgment.
And so it is done, released.
Yes.
What would you like to fill in its place?
Compassion.
Good. Can you feel that in your body?
Yeah.
Where do you feel it?
In my spine.
Good. Breathing into your spine now, filling it with absolute compassion and love and understanding and forgiveness for all that is. Just feeling those light codes of compassion spinning orbs of compassion. And can you memorize this feeling?
Mm.
Is there anything else that needs to be released?
Anger.
And where is this anger being held in your body?
In the pit of my stomach.
Mm-hmm. And can you release that here today?
Yes.
Good. And how do you do that?
I visualize nets of the divine coming through, like fishing trawler nets,
Mm.
passing through my body,
Mm.
taking away what's not high frequency, transmuting it.
Good. So as you're doing this now, let me know when this is complete.
Okay.
Now, what would you like to replace that anger with that was at the pit of your stomach?
Joy.
Joy. Good. And how do you bring in joy?
I think about my family Christmases,
Mm.
or sitting around the table, laughing, joking, merriment.
Good. And that's repairing your stomach.
Yeah.
Good. Now allow that joy to completely soothe your stomach in every way that it needs to. Allow the joy seep into your entire being, your bones and your blood, filling you up. As you create your joy, you bring in and call in the joy that livens your cells. The joy that lights you up. The joy that moves you forward. Can you feel it radiating in your body?
Yes.
Good. Now amplify that joy, amplify that love and that compassion, and pulse it out throughout your entire being, throughout the grids that pass through you. Allow that light to carry the joy out and out. That joy will lead you. That joy is a light that people will be led to. That joy will spread to all those that come into contact with you, to all of those that you teach, to all of those that you inspire. You will fill them up with that joy that pulses through your entire being, that love and compassion. And that is what will draw people towards you. That is how you will lead and how you will go forward. And in that manner, it will be comfortable and easy. You won't even have to do anything. It just happens with ease and comfort. It is so natural. It is naturally playing out in every possible way that it needs to. Is there anything else that you would like to receive, Janine?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. And how do you receive wisdom?
Connect to the sun.
Good. How do you connect to the sun?
I see the rays coming into my solar plexus,
Mm.
bringing the wisdom of the planets. the wisdom of multidimensional gods, deities,
Mm.
the wisdom of one through the source of the sun into the absolute oneness of all that is.
The absolute oneness of all there is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Connected through the solar plexus.
Yes.
Mm. Is there a color associated with this?
It's white and gold.
White and gold. Mm.
It opens up more, opens up further into the one.
Your solar plexus opens further?
No, the sun.
The sun. Beyond the sun, it opens
Yeah,
into the one.
into one.
Mm.
Clear, clear void of all, everything that ever was and ever will be.
Mm. And are you there
Home,
now? Home. Mm.
home.
You are home.
No thoughts, just being.
Mm. Can you come here whenever you want?
Yes,
Good. Can anyone go there?
yes.
Good. Is there any message you'd like to bring from home to anyone who's looking for how to get there?
The message that brought me there was it's a brave man that goes beyond the source.
Mm.
Keep searching.
Keep searching. Good.
There is only one. This is what will unite the people on earth.
Good.
It goes beyond religion to the absolute core of the beginning.
Mm.
One is the core.
And how will you show them how to get there?
Meditation, visualization, guided.
Mm. Is it difficult?
No,
Are many people already doing it?
yes.
Mm.
People are becoming more aware that there is a higher source
Mm.
than what they perceive as their gods. There are multidimensional gods. This causes confusion.
Mm. What is the purpose of the multidimensional gods if it
Dif-
causes confusion?
different experiences. In the beginning, messages were sent. Unfortunately, they have been tampered with. This divides, causes separation.
Mm.
There is no wrath of God. There is only one, no judgment, total acceptance, everyone equal.
Mm. And we get there through meditation.
Yes.
What else can we do?
Practice neutrality. Merge the light and dark within. Love your shadow. Mergence creates neutrality, allows one in to create ascension, growth, expansion. It's time to move beyond duality.
And how do we do that?
Accept the shadows within. Love them. Understand they are being projected into the world around. There is no them and us. There is only us. Understand the law of projection. Take responsibility for what goes on in your reality experience. Go to the core to make changes of the things that do not resonate with you. Merge the light and dark within. Neutrality will unite the people. Focus on one. May the will of one be done. It's all you need to say. May the will of one be done.
May the will of one be done.
Correct.
May the will of one be done. And this is how we return home.
Yes. Make the connection. Allow one to make the decisions, not the egos of men. By connecting with one, one will come through.
And one is source, beyond source.
Beyond source.
Beyond source. Beyond the sun.
Beyond the sun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For those messages. Is there anything else? Any last thoughts for Janine today?
Thank you for the peace, for the experience. Thank you to one.
Thank you to one. Good. In great peace and in great, great gratitude for your travels today and assistance and connection from one. Bringing awareness now to your heart.
Wow.
Hi, Janine.
Hey, how you doing? That was interesting.
Wow. That was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I got mascara all under my eyes.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. That was incredible. Aramay, that was beautiful. With
Very
the pyramids.
handsome.
He was very handsome.
He was, yeah.
Nice.
Very clear images of him.
Wow.
Oh, Egypt, interesting.
That's so interesting. Very cool experience with the pyramids. Wow,
Yeah.
it just makes you like, oh, like yearn for like being there and that experience. It sounded just wonderful.
It was. Yeah. And it certainly, I knew there was something deeper in there that I needed to look at.
Mhm.
And now I know what it is. And it's like I could feel the energy releasing in my spine as we were doing it as well. So I'm
Wow,
pretty sure that backache will be gone in the next couple of days.
that's great.
Mm.
That's really great. Yeah, I mean, a life full of tumultuous tragedy to come into fully your own experience of power. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being prepped in this life
Mm.
for something big.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is exciting. Yeah.
Mm.
Been a lot of work gone into it.
Yeah, I bet. That was really cool. Also, the experience beyond the sun, beyond source
Hmm.
to the one, that was really incredible as well.
Yeah, I had that discovery. God, I can't remember when now. It's a few years ago
Mm.
when I was meditating, and I would go into this like round, like Grecian, Athenian kind of temple, and there'd
Mhm.
be these guys with white beards, white robes, and we would sit in there for 3 days. I would sit, and there was this like white pulsating orb in the middle of the temple, and I realized it was the source. And
Ah,
then I remembered that message that somebody had given me years before. It's a brave man that goes beyond the source. So I jumped into it. My astral body jumped into the source. And
ah,
that's when it kind of went poof and was on the other side in the void of one.
wow,
That's when I started pulling that clear black energy through the one, through the source, through the sun, into my body and started filling myself up with it. And I do that with my clients as well now.
wow.
It's powerful.
Will you say that phrase one more time that you said?
May the will of one be done.
May the will of one be done. That's wonderful. I'm writing that down.
Yeah, it's a good message because we're in, tumultuous times at the
Yeah.
moment. People are being divided, and the divide and conquer comes to mind. So if people do want to, churches have been closed. If people want to pray and want to meditate, that's a really good thing to do. It's basically letting go of the ego's opinions of what needs to happen and handing it over to one. There isn't anything higher than that,
Mm.
and it goes beyond religion to,
Yes.
one formed the original gods.
Mm.
All these multidimensional gods, that's where they came from, one.
Came from one.
Hmm.
Yes, that's a very just calming, really like peace in your heart phrase. A wonderful thing to meditate on for sure.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was great, Gillian. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so
On the
much.
internet, if people want to look me up, I've got a
Mm.
website called crystalkey.com, and that's crystalki.com. Obviously, I'm English. um, but I've been doing a lot of traveling and a lot of group stuff with people, helping people connect to
Mm.
higher consciousness. So I'm very involved in helping people raise their vibrational frequencies. And I'm
Mm.
currently teaching astral projection workshops by Zoom and Akashic Records workshops by Zoom as well
Mm.
for people. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that's me.